Wake up. Come on, wake up. We need to get moving. So we can find a place to live. We need to find a safe place to tuck ourselves away. Assuming you still want this trial period you talked about. Then we need to find a home, even if just a temporary one. Most of my homes are temporary. Comes with the territory. Now, let's get moving. I want to make our way toward the eastern chasms. I hear there are caves that are easy to defend. Do you want to walk or climb on my tail again? Suit yourself, but if you lag behind, I'm carrying you. Understand? Good. Come on, what are you waiting for? We have places to be. Keep up now. The terrain here is easy enough to stumble over. You should be fine. Just follow the sound of my voice, or my tail. You should be able to manage. I'm not. Why would you say that? Upset isn't the word. I'm not angry, at least not at you. Although I can see why you might think that, and I apologize. I'm just a little confused by our situation. No one has ever wanted to be anywhere near me before, and it feels strange. I don't trust easily, or at all. Of course not. I don't entirely trust you. It'll take a while before I can, but as of now, I don't think you mean me any harm. I realize that, and that's why I'm giving this a chance. We're in similar situations, unwanted, unseen, reliant on ourselves. We have things in common that other people don't, things that surpass the basic differences that separate us. And with both of us trying to survive, I don't mind giving this a try. But that doesn't mean I can trust you yet. Maybe someday. Why, do you trust me? I guess it's somewhat different. But be careful not to trust too quickly, sweetness. You'll be taken advantage of, more so than you already have. You have such a positive outlook for someone who's had to overcome more than most. It surprises me. It's not a bad thing. You've done well. Might as well be positive about it. I just mean that with the challenges you face, you've managed to do very well. Many people would not be as determined as you, and they certainly wouldn't have your disposition. I'm paying you a compliment. Just accept it. It won't happen often. I meant it. You've done a good job getting this far, and your company is pleasant. Being alone still suits me best, but you're not bad. Maybe you'll grow on me. Speaking of which, this area has some brambles. Go slowly. As I said, I can carry you if it gets tough. I don't mind. You're not a charity case. I do care what happens to you, and I don't want to send you back to a cruel or indifferent family, but I don't keep you around out of the goodness of my heart. Of course not. In case you forgot, since you can't see me, I am still a monster. I don't have much of a heart to speak of, and your trial period suggestion would have died on the vine if my interests were just altruistic. No, I like your conversation. Our interactions entertain me. Engaging with you is something valuable to me, so we're helping each other. Do you understand? You provide the interaction that I more or less missed, and I make sure you don't die. Got it? Good. You're not a burden, even when I'm carrying you. Do not forget it. Now shall I carry you? All right then, keep walking, a little to the left. Good. There's a much flatter bit up ahead that should be easier. I hear it. It's mostly wildlife. I doubt we'll encounter a hunter out here. At least not right now. But we do need to be careful. I'm keeping us as far from the road as possible while still being on track. I will. I have no interest in making statues out of a bunch of unassuming wanderers in the woods. I try to only do that to those who actively challenge me. Don't worry yourself. Good. Do you want to talk more about your life while we travel? Or is that a topic best buried? I understand, and I do not mind. Trust is all well and good, but it doesn't require us to share everything. We still have autonomy, and your secrets are your own. Share only what you're comfortable with and no more. I think you may forget just how comfortable I am with silence. I've heard my own voice more over the past few days than I had for years before that. No, it's not a bad thing. Not necessarily a good thing either, but I like the quiet. The quiet comforts me and protects me against those who might want to put a sword through my heart. If I'm talking, I'm likely not listening, or at least not as well. So interacting with you is very different for me. Veer a little right, not much. Too much, back a bit. That's better, but how about you hold my hand? Will you do that so you can stay on track? I can guide you better. Come now, don't be obstinate. We'll move faster if I can guide you. Take my hand. Now move with me. That's it, much better. Come on. We'll stop in a bit for food. I know you need some. I could use a little too. We will. I have some and I can find more. The woods are nothing if not rich with resources. We should probably stock up while we're here, actually. Make our way into the chasms with as much food as possible. Yes, it'll get rockier and more uneven as we go. First just a little and then more. By the end, you'll probably have to ride on my tail just to avoid stumbling off a cliff. It'll be worth it. The chasms aren't completely isolated, and there will be ways to hunt and gather nearby. We'll be fine. That's it. Feel the ground under your feet. Feel the way it moves. It follows a pattern. It undulates like my tail does. You can follow it. There you go. You're doing quite well. Not at all. As I said, if you were holding me back, I would carry you, and there wouldn't be anything you could do about it. Maybe don't test me. Poking monsters is not advisable. I have warned you. No matter what, it is in your best interest to remember I'm a monster. It will probably serve you well someday. When the day comes, and it definitely will, when you grow tired of keeping company with someone like me, when you miss the bustle of life in a human settlement and want to return to it, when you decide that being among your kind is worth anything, that's when it will be useful to remember what I am, because then you won't have any qualms about leaving. You say that now, but this trial period of yours has barely begun. We've known each other just a few days. You have no idea what the future holds, whether you'll be able to tolerate me or not, whether you'll be comfortable or not, whether you'll miss what you gave up or not. If you do end up missing it, I don't want you to feel obligated to stay with me. Maybe if I were human, that would matter. But since I'm not, I don't want you to give up your own humanity should you decide you miss it. That's all. It's not. It's practical. I know what I am, and I know what you are. We have things in common, and we get along for now, but how long will that last? How long before our differences become too great? It's bound to happen. I just want to be sure you keep your priorities in line. I am the monster who would have killed you with a look if you'd had eyes to see me. The fact that you don't has given us this opportunity, but most things are fleeting. This is no different. We shall find out. Your optimism is sweet, but I've seen so much, experienced so much. I've never known anything that lasted for long. That's the way of things. It's neither good nor bad. It just is. Well then, we'll go on as we are, and who knows? Perhaps you're in the right. Perhaps you'll stay around a while. I won't argue the point for now. I will simply live in the moment as I tend to do. Find the small joys where I can, and not waste time mourning for those who are not missed. Stay close, sweetness. It's quite uneven through here. You can, but this ground feels unsteady. Don't... Oh, careful. Careful there, you'll... Sweetness, hang on. I've got you. Hold on to my tail. Just hold on. That's it. Don't let go. I've got you. Don't panic. You're all right. I'm fine. I didn't fall. Hang on. Let me see what... We were apparently close to the edge of a small cliff and didn't know it. The plants obscured the drop-off, but the ground gave way and you fell. Yes, but you're all right. I'm going to pull you up, nice and slow. I've got my tail as close around you as I can, but keep hanging on to it. Do not let go, all right? Good. Here we go. That's it. Just hold on. Just a little more, not far at all. I just want to be sure you don't lose your hold. You're so close to the edge, we're nearly there. Just keep holding. Here we go. There. You're safe. You're safe. Here, let me look at you. I want to be sure you're not hurt. Nothing there. Does anything hurt? Do you have pain? Oh, your ankle. It looks bruised, maybe sprained. Don't try to get up, just sit still. I think we'll be here for a little while. No, it's fine. Don't apologize. Things happen. This is not the safest place. The terrain is unstable and there are many drop-offs. Even hardened adventurers fall or suffer injuries here. You didn't do anything wrong. Stop. You're fine. I'm not angry, not upset. I was just scared when you fell. Of course I was. For a second, I thought I'd lost you. Just come here. Reach out your arms. Yes, now. Come on, let me wrap you up. Because you're shivering, probably from shock, and it's getting chillier out. Come here, I'll hold you. We can sit right here, and I'll hold you. I can keep you warm. There you go. It's okay. You're okay. I'm sorry I let you fall. I didn't know it was that soft underfoot. I can't help but blame myself. I said I'd keep you safe. I still feel like I let you down. I'm sorry. Well, then we can both be sorry. For now, just rest. You're welcome. I'm just glad I was close enough to catch you. Honestly, we got lucky. We're both still here. I will definitely be more careful tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. You can't stand on that foot. Let's give it a day for you to heal, and then we can keep going. We'll be safe here. There's some room between these trees that will do. I'll get some food out in a minute and also wrap your ankle a bit. Try to keep the swelling down. I will, but first, I just want to hold you a little bit longer. I don't know, I just do. Maybe that scared me more than I expected. Maybe we're both in a bit of shock. I don't know, I'm not very good at interpersonal things. But it feels right to just hang on to you right now and be sure that you're okay. So that is what I'm going to do. Let me know if I hurt you. Not if I can help it. Just breathe and try to relax. You're safe. Don't worry, I won't let it happen again. From now on, you ride on my tail. I will carry you the rest of the way. Don't argue. You probably won't be able to walk tomorrow. We'll be lucky if you can stand. So you will ride. Understand? Good. I'm glad you're okay, sweetness. very glad that you're okay.